Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I'm Frost PDP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2, Jade Biz, episode 161. And I've been thinking a lot about my next move, and I've decided it's got to be a war against the Seljuks. I've pretty much handled the western part of the world. I mean, it's really, like, this is all that's left. Mali and then, like, the remains of Hispania. I can deal with that pretty much whenever I'd like. But the Seljuks are the big barrier that's keeping me from going into India, and I want to deal with that. Because it's just time to deal with it. You know, there are 30,000, 40,000 troops. That's a challenge. It's not a bad idea. They're in a war right now where they are losing very badly. They're vulnerable. These holdings here, I mean, this is all personal domain of the emperor, and it's all part of the Duchy of Fars. I mean, except for this one province, which frankly I couldn't care less about. It's all Fars. If I can take this guy's personal domain down from 7 to 2, I think I've won a major battle. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, hey, I can pretty easily weaken him. It's his capital duchy, I think. No, maybe not his capital duchy, but it's definitely a duchy he cares about. And I can flat out rip it away from him. So, that's something I'm going to do. I have a legion up here. I have 2 legions on his border. I have siege leaders in position and ready to go, pretty much. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to wreck this guy. Especially because I have Turkestan, England, Armenia, and Trebizond right here, as well as Georgia, Al Jazeera. I know Bulgaria's in a separate war. This probably won't be a problem for Bulgaria. In fact, I'm looking around the map and I don't see anywhere that my vassals are actually losing battles, except to, each other. It's not like they're in a holy war up here and they're getting beat by a bunch of tribals. So my only real concern would be the Protectorate storming in and causing a problem, but what can I say? No, you gotta make decisions somewhere or another. Hello, you holders of the wrong holding type. This is your capital. How did that happen? No, seriously, how did that happen? You should just change that. That should be doable. This isn't like 2 years ago. Alright, so we know every country in the world is going to be at war with us. We know that's a problem. There's nothing I can do about it. So we want a holy war for Fars. I'm going to let the game run just to get my troops fully in position and to basically just find out if he's going to leave the defensive pact, because that would make my life a lot easier. I've done some typical Frost PDP style, going through the 340 plots and ransoming a couple people, bribing a couple people, and generally just making sure that my dynasty isn't being targeted. So you were declaring war. Fadil's host claim on the Arabian Empire. You might even win it. He's still in defensive pact against me. This dude is still there. He just ended his war. And his troops are back. Damn. Okay. Well, It's going to be a little harder now. I'm sure he'll raise his troops as soon as I declare, but it's going to be ugly. Here we go. I prevent him from even having a chance to unify his armies, while at the same time providing for a chance for me to unify mine. In this instance, this music is perfect. Bulgaria and Georgia, you guys all form one army. I am sort of curious what the present day de jure Duchy of Fars is. I wonder if it includes any baronies or anything that I should know about. Nah, not really. So I can raise Perm and Africa. That's another 10 stack. Corsica and Sardinia, that's 13. Okay, I think we're going to let a little time pass. He's going to just poof up a bunch of troops. Their morale isn't that full. If all he's got is 3k, I will easily crush him. This guy's my friend. Kind of almost feel my army should be balanced a little better, but who am I to argue? Yeah, we're not getting our son in danger, but we might put this schmuck in harm's way. Go get him. Okay, my troops are moving in. Italy only has 1,000. That's really low. Or is that Galilee? That's Galilee. Yeah, it's more what I thought you'd have. You're absolutely no threat to me. You're caught up in your own war. Alright, we should be good. Of course! Alright, we're easily beating this guy up. You're supposed to be training people how to fight your magical fighting style. Now, I am mildly curious as to where his 37,000 men are. That's going to be a challenge. The hell is that? Are you Turkish? No, you're Syria. You're not worth worrying about. You're Syria. You're not worth worrying about. I could echo Bulgaria and try to help them out in their war. But that's rather pointless. I'm just going to send these men out to the front. I'm sieging his capital out just to annoy him at this point. I'm going to have 3 death stacks up here, 3 death stacks down here. It should be very defensible. 3 or 4 down here even. Because I'm assuming this is where he's going to be coming from. Child needs an education. She's a martial lad. Let her be a martial. See, I already feel like what's going on here. I lost control of some place in Harar. Like, that's 5 war score for no reason. Single province? Are you kidding me? You're a nuisance. Now, in order to get there, I have to go through. I might have supply limit issues. You know what? I want to siege down the top holding here. Move on. He's going to be challenging. There's no 2 ways about it. You're a revolt. You're absolutely not my problem. Keep my armies next to each other. That's good. You know what? You go here. You're raised. You go here. Change of plans. I know it's complicated. I'm going to hit the button with you as well. Oh, right. I found an interesting relic. Wonderful news. How to carry a bow has been added. What's that do for me? Personal combat skill 1. Isn't that neat? Can I write a book? I can write a book. I will lose 1,000 gold. Let's do it. Let's write a book. Yeah, we're only in a major war. Stewardship. Definitely stewardship. Something I'm going to need to pass on to my children. It's good. I'm at 68 war score already. Why? I have a lot of prisoners. In this rare instance, I hold his whole family prisoner, don't I? Prince Selyuk of the Seljuk Khanate. I heard that's popular. I'm actually going to use them as leverage, I think. I normally hold out and don't do that, but this is one of those cases where it seems like it'd be very beneficial. You have been a very stupid person. He's not that great. Yeah, you better back down, buddy. This is actually Seljuk land? It is. Okay, so it's worth having that siege. It's got 11k together. That's a start. There's a new king of Saxony. I don't have the best geography to work with here. 22. You're really good. Definitely can't make her. He's really the only practical choice. We'll put him on the council. He'll be a malcontent. I don't know why. He likes me 100. He's just going to be a malcontent because he's a jerk. Even though he's my dynasty, and there's plenty of things he should really be supportive of me for. Please tell me he's not going to try something as stupid as sending boats over. That's 8k. He's probably got an army together somewhere. After 100 years under the Kingdom of Africa, the Duchy of Palmyra is no longer considered de jure part of the Jade Sultanate. Good, I think. I'm over my domain limit because I have an extra barony called Loot. I'm going to build fortifications here just because this is a dead... barony of Loot, right? Yes, good. We can summon my strongest child out here there. I could see France having some, I see there being some issues here. Do you really just dodge my guys? Like, that's nonsense. What the hell are you doing here? Go get them. I mean, the Betkashi really there? That makes no sense. And 95% war score. I'd like this to end as soon as possible. That way I can declare on someone else. If I can end it, I'll end it. $95. Why am I not getting more out of my occupations? That's bad. I'm over my supply limit. How are they not fighting? I guess because that's a revolt, but not against him. Bad is the attrition. That sucks. Let's get some more control holdings at least. Alright, we'll continue this war next time. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching so I can make more of it. And I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And as always on this channel, La Paz.